Afternoon nap club. Working from home.
I just say I'm not the baddest bitch you
This is my jam. That's my new jam.
Thanks, watching.
Put up the, or can you not do it yet?
Do what? I did what you asked.
The no, the what do you call comments?
How did I do that? There's no one commented.
What is it?
No one commented yet. I'll get a notification.
Why is it always about Melissa? Hopefully Christy didn't leave yet because I'm gonna need a refill.
Dad.
My bad. It's been a rough day, boo. They're trying to shut us down.
Did you have to fight with them?
Well, I'm just trying to understand all the ins and outs.
No, Hank, we didn't.
What do you want to know?
Melissa, you are loved. That's for sure. Can you?
Yeah.
Pretty sure you yelled at me for that the other day.
Well, I didn't. Oh, I didn't. I thought you still had the logo up. I thought I was hidden. Thought I was behind the screen.
No.
Behind the curtain.
No.
Yeah, I thought I was okay. Oh, the music.
We never fixed the light bulb.
It's all right. It looks like a disco. Watch. See, look at that in the background.
Oh no.
Your video is blocked because it may. Oh, we gotta start over because of the music. My bad. I got rid of the music. So maybe do we have to restart? Okay. Or are we still good? Said it was blocked because of the music.
I don't know.
All right, who's on? Are we still live? Does anybody know, or did they shut us down because of the music?
We don't own the rights to the music, in case you were wondering.
Is that like a legal thing? Do we have to say that?
Yeah.
Did they shut us down, or we got to restart?
I really don't know.
It's hard to say. All right.
Well, hold on.
They tried to shut us down. We just got a notification that they were shutting us down because of the music. We didn't own the rights to the music. So we don't know if we got to reboot or if we still got everybody live.
Just give me a moment.
Did you still live? Hank Jackson says we're still live. They can't shut us down. All right.
Okay, I think we're fine. Lord. I don't really know.
Did you send Mark the link?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Charlie Emler says we're good too. All right. Thank you guys.
This
Appreciate it. They tried to shut us down. Got to be careful. I might have to own. What if I play my own music from when I was in the record business?
Just please.
I do. Refrain. Technically, I do own the rights to that stuff.
You just refrain from your music.
Well, you know, can't. Amber Marie's on.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
She's my person.
They're gonna come visit and play video games. They're gonna.
Dad, I already invited her way before you did.
They're gonna come visit Arcade Caruso. Did you send Mark the link?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
You
just
know what?
checking,
you
chicken.
Let me handle my jobs and you handle yours.
Just checking.
I thought you were out of your drink.
I'm not out of it. I just Hank Jackson. Look at my glass, Hank Jackson. Can you read it? What's it say on it, Hank Jackson?
I don't know. Pride Plumbing.
No, it says the Basin Pub.
It says Pride Plumbing.
Well, it does on the back. You're right, but they didn't pay us, so we ain't talking about that.
Neither did the Basin Pub.
They take good care of us when we go there.
No, their new food is terrible.
Can you not say that live on Facebook? Because they're going to probably spit in our food next time we order something now, thanks to you.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't have tasted any worse than it did before.
Politically correct. Do I have to tell you the laws that you lay down for me? Jeez. Tell you. Y'all, Tito's to the front. See? My kind of people right there.
I love your face more, Amber. She
All
said
right.
she loves my face.
Well, it's because you got it from your father. Duh. Don't touch! There's no touching. Put your hand out.
You're a psycho. All
Touch.
right.
All right. There is the man, the myth, the legend.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How we doing, Mark?
Good, good. How are you guys?
We're doing great, man. Doing great. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day and joining us on Quarantined with the Carusos, manufactured
I know.
Midway.
Yeah, it's a mess, isn't it? This whole deal.
It is a hot mess. I tell you what, I dealt most of the morning. Man, I'll tell you, New York, they're trying to shut us down. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, we watch the news and everything looks like New York's a hotbed for all this stuff. So.
Well, the crazy part is it's New York City, right? New York State's a little bit bigger than New York City, and unfortunately, Governor Cuomo isn't treating it that way. So
we are like 6 hours away.
Well, we're not quite 6 hours, but we're probably 4.5 hours east of the city, 5 hours.
That is so not true.
Yeah, it is. We're about 4.5, 5 hours east of the city. But anyways, enough about that crap. We want to talk to you. We want to talk M&M transmissions, converters, shifters, and maybe even get a couple of really cool stories out of you since
No problem.
You've been around for a minute. You probably got a couple of good stories.
Yeah, we've done this it seems like forever. Yeah. So yeah. Whew. Some days we get here lately. We've been going back and looking at all on Facebook, all the old videos. People are putting up pictures, and a lot of stuff you forget about, and then they bring it up. And it's like, holy crap!
I know, right? It's crazy. It is crazy. It's man. I remember. Who was I just talking to? I was just talking to somebody, and same type of deal. A picture came up, and I was like, dang, man, that picture was 20 years ago. Like, how is that even possible?
I know, and I don't know if you can see it. I can show it. I don't know if you can see all my old Orlandos from back in the day.
Very cool.
I look at
so cool.
And it's like, geez,
How many of those have you been to? How many Orlandos have you been to?
I actually think the first one was in 2002. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, including this year or 2019. So
very cool. Very cool.
That was the place to go back in the day. So
I remember, man. I remember. God dang, that was like that. That was back then. That was like what Donald's doing now, right? I mean, like that was the Sweet 16 and the of its time, or the lights out of its time, right? Like that was it.
Yeah, that's what we all raced all year, and that was the highlight of your year.
Right.
So, that's what we waited for. So, yeah, you blew up all your shit all summer, and then you fixed it and, got ready and went to Orlando in October. And, that was the end of the season, basically. So,
right. So how is, let's talk M&M transmission, man. You staying busy?
Yeah, we're fortunate. We've got a lot of work. We had a lot of stuff lined up before all this mess hit. A lot of new jobs, just a lot of fresh and stuff. So yeah, we're fortunate. We've done good. I think my guys will all survive. Everybody will stay employed through this mess. So as long as we kind of sat back and reevaluated some stuff. But yeah, we're good. We're in for 3 or 4 months. We could hang in with this deal. So.
That's awesome. That's great to hear. That is great to hear. We were just we just kind of had that meeting this morning at Cornerstone Kitchens, our place, and as of right now, we have not laid anybody off. They're trying real hard to shut us down, but we're trying to find every loophole to keep on keeping on. And so
I get it. Trust me, we all want this to go away, but you guys still got to make just like our business or your family business. You guys have busted your ass to build that business, and we're going to do whatever it takes to keep it going. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you had a really cool deal going on with Wes Buck over at Drag Illustrated. Tell us a little bit about that.
yeah, kind of a crazy deal. Wes got with me about a week ago on the weekend and said, "Hey man, I got this crazy idea. I want to help out all of our vendors. I want to start doing some, kind of put together some specials. We really want you to, I want to kind of put you out there first. What do you think?" He's like, "I'm thinking let's do something with your shifters." And I'm like, "Absolutely. Let's try it." We've never done discounts ever. We've been fortunate, but I'm like, this is all different times, so let's try it.
Absolutely.
Put it out there. Thought, hey, it's we're going to sell a few shifters extra. Thought it'd be a good deal. And then, man, I'm telling you, starting Monday on the internet sales, the telephone, the emails, we kind of passed it on to a couple of our big vendors that sell for us or dealers. They exploded. It went crazy, which just unbelievable. So yeah, it was a hell of an idea Wes had. Hopefully some other guys take advantage of it, take notice of it,
and can we share that with the people that are watching now? Tell us exactly what it is and what they'll get.
Yeah, basically, so it's 10% off of any of shifters and any shifter accessories. And we did our pit coolers, 10% off the pit coolers.
Oh, very cool.
So you can call us. Yeah, you can call us and get it. You don't even have to mention it. We're just doing it right now. I think for another week or so. And then you can go on our website and in a coupon code of Wes. If you put that
promo code Wes.
So, promo code Wes. That's it. Yep. So
what's up, Justin Kirk? All right, Cameron, get that up there. Get that up there so everybody sees that. Promo code Wes. Get some 10% off all shifters.
Yep.
Cameron's going to get that up there so everybody can see that. And Mark, major kudos to you because you know what? In a time like this, that's what it takes.
My face is really
Cameron's typing on the laptop, so her face is real close to the camera at the moment. But yeah, I mean, that's what it takes. It takes things like that to get through times like this, and we're going to get through this, and we're all in this together, and we appreciate you. How about having the baddest converter on the planet that won the World Door Slammer Nationals? How about that?
How about that? That was awesome, man. That was just an unbelievable weekend watching the whole thing. And, I'm kind of sitting back watching you guys talking to Lee, and you could see it coming, it's just like everything. You kind of, fought a couple uphill battles, and then you guys, it all just clicked for you guys in eliminations, man. And yeah, it was awesome to sit back and watch. Like I said, it just, that's if you're going to do well, that's the race to do, man. And that's the way to start the season out. I mean, come on. You guys.
Well, we definitely couldn't have done it without you. That's for sure.
No. Well, we appreciate that. And I love working with you guys. You and your dad and Cameron, your family are just the greatest, man. They're a pleasure to work with. And Lee, Lee's, man, I'm telling you, Lee's just unbelievable. So.
Someone's coming.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have actually, you know what? Look, speak of the devil. Here he is in the flesh, Papa Joe Caruso. Just walked in the door.
He's so cute.
Yeah. Mark Micke was just talking about how much he loves working with you. Hi, Mark. How are you?
Hey, Joe. Good. Yeah, like I said, we always talk, me and Troy. I mean, Joe's like the ultimate nice guy and always happy and just, we love working with you guys.
Appreciate that. We feel the same way.
Troy says that I'm his favorite to see at the track and to bring transmissions to him. So
yeah, he tells that to everybody.
I know. Actually, I think when we ran your transmissions, I think I bothered him the most.
Camry thought it was. Camry thought it was a learning lesson. Anytime Troy came around, she wanted Troy to teach her transmissions, how to build them and rebuild them.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. He'll teach you stuff you don't want to know. So,
well, what people may or may not know, and I want them to know, is that you have been a major part of Caruso Family Racing for a lot of years. If anybody is running a Turbo 400, if you're not running Mark Micke's Turbo 400, shame on you. You need to be. And if you're
Yep.
not, you're gonna pay for it. Like you're
Drew,
gonna
remember?
you're gonna pay for it. So don't take a chance. Do not
No,
take a chance.
He fixed our transmission in like 25 minutes one time in between rounds in Orlando, and I think I asked him questions the whole time.
That's good.
Yeah.
You need somebody
Yeah.
else.
No, listen. You have and Lee. I mean, like Lee White cannot. He can't say enough of great things about you, and I couldn't agree more. And I know my father couldn't agree more. Anytime Lee has had a question, had an idea, you have been all over it. Your service after the sale is just over the top, man. And honest to God, I can't say it enough, and I know I'm speaking for my father as well, that there is no other. You are the man.
No, I'm glad you guys feel that way. I mean, yeah, but I mean, we work our ass off for our customers, because the way we look at it, you're a direct reflection of us. I mean, if you're out there and you're having problems and you're not winning races or setting records or whatever, that reflects on the whole team, and we take that personal. So we give all of our people everything we got, the best we've got, and we take a lot of pride in our customers. And like when you guys won, I mean, trust me, you guys were just happy, and we're just as happy as you are.
Well, you won just as much as we won.
Yeah, I mean, we really do. It means a lot, and everybody in the shop feels that way. All my guys, they pay attention. I mean, they're watching the internet, and they're glued to Facebook on those races, and it's a big deal for us. So we don't take any win lightly at all on that stuff. So.
Well, and another thing my father just mentioned, and he's 1,000,000% accurate on that, is you are at the races.
Yes.
And
I mean,
that's huge.
Major.
Well, and that's how we know. I mean, we learned that years ago, that if I'm at the racetrack or I have guys on the ground at the racetrack, we know what our customers want. We can see it. We can watch them. A lot of guys maybe have a problem or have an issue, and they just won't tell you about it. They just deal with it and go on. If we're at the racetrack, I mean, we're watching, we're paying attention. If you got a problem, you can get right and jump our ass, get in our face, whatever, tell us about it. And at the end of the day, that's the only way we can make our stuff better, is we got to have input from our racers, and how better to be there and just, physically watching the cars and, talking to everybody between rounds. And that's a huge deal for us. I mean, I think that's what sets us apart from everybody else, is that our, accessibility to us and the knowledge we gain from just being at the racetrack. So
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And just to touch on it real quick again, I mean, like I had mentioned a little bit before, whenever Lee has an idea about, messing with the converter or tweak this, tweak that, he really appreciates, that, you pay attention to what he suggests, and you're willing to get involved and try it just like he is. And bam, next thing you know, it's UPS here, and we're putting it in the car and giving it a shot.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I don't claim to know everything, and man, we're fortunate to work with guys like Lee that are super smart and intelligent, and they know what they want more than what we know. I mean, so yeah, I'm always open. In fact, I was talking to Lee about 30 minutes ago. We're still going over some stuff to try and improve the car when we get to go racing.
Yep.
So yeah, we've definitely got some good ideas, and trust me, we're not done yet. So
Right on. So, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna need you to put in a good word for me to drive next time we get to go out, please.
Yeah, I don't have we haven't been in the car yet. We figured it would say Camry all down the side of it by now. So.
Man, oh man, I'll tell you what.
I need some votes.
We're gonna get her a top sportsman car to get started.
I just want to drive the Pro Mod. That's all I want.
Well, you've been faster than all of us in the room, so I mean, come on.
Hey, she already reminds us that enough, please.
Yeah, I bet you hear that every day, don't you?
I've been faster than him in the 8th and in the quarter.
Yeah, she used to just only be able to say to me, Dad, I've been faster than you in the 8th mile. And then she got in that damn alcohol car, Randy Myers, and that went right out the window.
I would say she probably said about like 95% of us. You can say.
I'm ready to go.
So listen, I'm going to kind of put you on the spot a little bit here. We've talked about your company, what great transmissions, great converters, what great shifters. Oh, hey, I do have one question for you.
Yep.
So you remember that cool little thing I showed you that we implemented on your shifter?
Yep. Yeah. We man it to the tail housing.
Did you ever do anything with that?
We have been working on that. We actually came up with a trick billet version.
Right on.
So it's coming. We're just quite not there with this. Like a lot of our machining, we're kind of got some new machines and stuff, so that got backburnered. But no, that's coming out. That was an awesome idea. So
well, I can't take all the credit. Jason Wing, who used to work with us and is kind of concentrating on, he's got a new business going on, but he used to be with us. That was his innovation, and I loved everything about. Well, him and I kind of talked about it, and he made it happen. I just talked about it, and he made it happen. So
it's coming. We'll have it out. So. Yeah,
right on.
Awesome idea.
So what I do want to put you on the spot about is you've been drag racing a long time, and in a lot of different facets, classes, sanctioning bodies, all over the country, different drag strips. What is the best drag racing story you could tell everybody that's watching right now?
I mean, we got some crazy stuff. I mean, probably the craziest thing we've ever done was Holly Springs, Mississippi. It's a little outlaw 8-mile track we used to race at. Little short thing out in the country. It was the fast track on drag radials back in the day, and I'm gonna say back in the day is probably 2010, 2011, somewhere in there. So we had the car, the Malibu. We're out racing and just struggling, man. We couldn't hit our ass. We could not do anything. Worked on the car through qualifying, what have you. And it got late. It was about midnight. Did the last qualifier. We still sucked. So we got to working. Well, about 2 a.m, we found the problem on the race car. So it's like, awesome. We got this thing. So, we've been working, thrashing. So we're like, man, we don't want to wait till tomorrow. So we're out in the middle of Holly Springs. So my buddy Woody, Mark Woodruff, he's like, hey, man, I got an idea. Let's drag this thing. Nobody's here tonight. Let's drag this thing up to the starting line. The track's still prepped. Went and looked at the track. Let's just make a run. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, probably pitch black, dude. You couldn't see. So we're like, finally, screw it. Let's go. So we dragged it. I get my suit and we drag the car up through the pits, like trying to sneak up there. Well, everybody's like, what in the hell? They're all drinking and partying. So we tow up. We're like, we're just going to go up and check some ride heights, nothing, blah, blah. So we go up there. We water down. So I do the burnout. And it's pitch black, so we got a few cars shining headlights on the racetrack, and we got one down at the end shining. So he's like, well, just launch, do the burnout, back up. We'll launch it. Well, hell, we did the burnout, backed up. Well, I launched it, stuck, so I ran it.
Oh, no, we lost him. How did we lose him?
I don't know.
Oh, shucks. That was like the pivotal point of the movie. That's like being in the movie theater and the power going out.
I don't like technology.
All right, hold on. Device, is he coming back?
He's back.
There he is.
He's back.
All right.
All right.
Oh my God! Right at the climax of the story.
I know. So like I said, did the burnout. I launched, and all I could see at the very end of the track was these headlights all the way down the shutdown. So I'm like, aim straight at those headlights. You can kind of see the wall. So this thing goes out. I mean, it sticks. So I run it 300-400 foot. I mean, it's hauling ass. So I lift, pull the chutes. Well, then I can't see shit, So I'm just like blind totally. So, finally I can see the headlights. I kind of made, and they got a big cul-de-sac at the end. Made that, and where we pitted, I just rolled right down the hill and right to the pits, right up on the jack. Boom, boom, jumped out. And I mean, everybody comes over there, and we're like, I don't know what y'all are talking. Everybody's going crazy. So we thought, no big deal. We go to bed. Next morning, we'll hear knock on the RV. It's a track owner, Java. He goes, man, what in the hell was going on? We're like, man, we don't know what you're talking about. Somebody sitting here doing burnouts. So he made a run. I was like, nah, that wasn't us. He goes, and a bunch of the other races are bitching him on. They got an extra run, blah, blah, blah. And we're just playing. And Java's like, yeah, I didn't see it, so it didn't happen. So it went on. So that was the Midnight Rider. So then for a long time, the Midnight Rider was but that's probably the dumbest thing we've ever done. So
I love everything about it.
Sounds like something.
Yep.
Totally.
Yeah, you did that now. You'd be like, we were joking. I forgot where we were, maybe Orlando last year, and we were struggling. Jason's like, you want a Midnight Rider this thing? I'm like, we'd be locked up for 6-8 months if we did that down here, you know. So
That's awesome. That reminds me of a time, and it's nowhere near as good as that story. But I don't know if my father remembers this or not. We'll find out in a minute. But I had this 1970 Chevelle I had bought. I don't know. Camry was maybe was she even born yet, or maybe Nicole was pregnant with her. I can't remember exactly. But I had this 1970 Chevelle, and I remember we were going to go. I think we were going to. We had to go Rockingham. We had to go to Rockingham or something. And the last race, I was like, I was trying to finish. I was number 8 in the world. This is back in the old IHRA days, and I was number 8 in the world. And I was like trying to. Rockingham was the last race of the year, and I was trying to maintain top 10. And the last race, we were having some wiring problems or something. I'll never forget. My father says, I says, well, how are we going to know? I go, we're going to drive all the way down to Rockingham, North Carolina from New York. And he is like, well, we'll get, I don't know. So Xerox, you know, the company Xerox, they make the copying machine. Yeah. So they were from here. That's where I was. And there was this place back in the day that people used to go after hours where Xerox was, and they would drag race there. So my father was like, well, we'll just take it over there and we'll test it over there or something. But, you know, crazy shit. You wouldn't dare try that shit today.
No, you would get by with that. So.
You got to tell Mark the story about when the car rolled out of the trailer.
Oh, well, I'm going to save that one. I got great. So we're going to do, so for people that are watching, and I'm glad I did this. Actually, it was Wes Buck's idea. Wes is like, you know, you got to start telling stories. He you know, and so that's kind of why I put you on the spot today. And that was an awesome, like, that was the best. You couldn't have asked for a better first story. But Saturday, now I'm putting my father on the spot. Which way do I turn this camera? That way? Saturday, we're going to have Storytelling Saturday. And we're going to have it over at my father's garage.
Are you ready?
I could write a book. I could write a few books. The shit that happened to us.
Yeah.
So we're going to
not to do in drag racing. So yeah.
So my father, every car he's ever owned is on his wall in the garage.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're gonna start having Storytelling Saturday, and we're gonna just start at each car and make them tell a story in the garage.
And I have flags in there.
I'll have to watch for that. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be a good time, and you can thank Wes Buck for that one, Dad.
I'm gonna have to call Wes and give him a few stories.
Wes has a few good ideas here and there. So.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, we can't thank you enough for taking time out of your day, and I'm glad to hear that you're busy there. And everybody, remember promo code West. Get online, pick up the phone, call M&M Transmission, order those shifters, those coolers. Promo code West gets you 10% off. The best of the best, right there. We really appreciate you, Mark.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, that Troy ain't too bad either.
Yeah, he's all right. Don't tell him.
Mark, say hello to Maria and the girls. Hope everybody's
great. Say hello to your family. All right.
I will, buddy. Take care.
Guys.
So long, Mark. Thank you. Appreciate you. Well, there you go, everybody. Mark Micke of the infamous M&M Transmission. We already proved baddest transmission going, right? Or converter going. Transmission. Last year we had his transmission in and never, ever not qualified for an NHRA race. All right. But at the World Door Slammer Nationals, that is the baddest converter on the property. Okay. Tell me different. Convince me different.
Good. I don't want to debate today.
All right. So let's go back and who did we miss here? Back it up. Justin Kirk. Hey, Justin Kirk, how are you? Hope you and your family are doing well. Okay. Hope we get to see you at PDRA soon. Richard Dean Harvey, we're doing well, buddy. Hope you are too. Gary Pritchett, transmission specialist, he says. Jeff Griffo Juno, Camry needs to pop that one up, Camry. Camry needs to hop in a door car.
Yeah, I agree.
Jamie Fowler, what's up, dog? Uh-oh, what does this say? Amber Marie, Mickey, what is it? Or Hank, it must have had the
No.
Start what did I do? Oh, you started then. I'm sorry.
No, you can read it, but just start from the top.
You go ahead.
Drama says the carnage at Bowling Green was pretty epic.
No.
And then Hank says,
Is Christy
"That was
upstairs?"
epic." And macaroni virus. And I don't know what that means. Hank says everywhere.
That was neat to listen to. I'm so glad. Oh, Richard Dean Harvey. Oh, Dad, you know who that is? Richard Dean Harvey. That's who we met at Mike Janis's shop when we sold him the engine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hope you're doing well, Richard. He says, still learning to tune and drive the car, making progress, though.
Good.
Hey, man, that's drag racing.
We're
We're still learning too, right? We're still learning too. So, all right, we appreciate everybody. Thanks so much for coming on to Quarantined with the Carusos.
Yeah.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is
Tuesday.
Ty Drive, and Ty Tutterow will be on.
We're gonna have to try and get Todd to jump on too and tell a story like Mark did, because I'm sure Todd's probably got some. Todd's got some good ones, like Mark Micke. So that'd be pretty cool if we could get Todd to make a. If we could get Todd Tutterow to jump on and tell a story after Ty tells us all about those badass Ty drives. Again, baddest drive at the World Door Slammers. Tell me different.
I'm good.
Okay, just checking.
And we've tried them all.
We have. We have.
Yeah.
We have. That's a true story. That's a true story. All right, that's going to do it today. Look, we went over by 1 minute and 10 seconds. Camry says we have to keep these to 30 minutes. Like she pinches me under the table. Like I gotta see all the bruises on my left leg. It's horrible.
You're being dramatic.
And she goes calling me names again. Hank Jackson says I don't have to put up with that. I need a horn, just in case. Ow! You can't touch me. What did I tell you? God dang it! Put your hands out. Okay. Tomorrow's guest, Ty Tutterow, Ty Drive. I hope everybody's doing well. This is crazy.
I hope he's gonna make me lunch after this, because I'm a little hungry.
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, Christy did not make me lunch. And
Okay. What year were you born?
a very long time ago.
What year was it though?
98.
98. So that would make you 22.
Correct.
Okay. At what age do you become capable of making your own lunch?
I mean, I'm fully capable of it. I just prefer not to.
Okay. Oh, for the love of God. Christy!
People are gonna think you have a problem.
I do have a problem. It's about 6 inches to the left of me instead of 6 foot. No touching. No touching. Look, they made me get rid of my mustache. The only thing I got left is my glasses for my new job.
You're disgusting.
No, just saying. That's all I got left.
Bye. Have a good day.
All right. Love y'all.